No cravings, tons of nausea. Everything's different.
Believe it or not, there is already talk about Rihanna being pregnant again for a third time. She only just gave birth to her second baby in August, but there are some people who seriously believe that she is already expecting again, and the reasons why they are so convinced are finally being unveiled. Rihanna just can't seem to escape the never-ending rumors about her life. No matter what she does or doesn't do, there always seems to be a new story about her going around. And the crazy thing is that people just don't even question these stories anymore. We all know that she's a very private person and that she likes to keep her personal matters out of the public eye. But it seems that everyone wants a piece of her and her family. It was only a few months ago that she welcomed her new child into the world. And somehow there's already this rumor that Rihanna has yet another baby on the way. I mean, I know she got pregnant with her second child pretty fast, but this new rumor is a little ridiculous. So, how did it all even start? And is there any chance that it's true? On November 13th, 2023, a post about Rihanna went viral on social media. It read that Rihanna had confirmed that she and A$AP Rocky were expecting their third baby. And it didn't take long before the post reached over 5 million views. Other accounts picked up the story and ran with it. So it immediately resulted in whispers across the online world that Rihanna had done it again, another super fast pregnancy. But there was something else going around that was the original source of the social media frenzy. A bizarre video, and you're never going to believe what happened in it. According to HITC, a British news website, the video started with a picture of Rihanna and her family. There was a caption placed over the photo which read, "Rihanna admitted that she is pregnant again." Then came a clip of Rihanna, but there was a voice recording playing over it that sounded like it came from an interview with her. The interviewer's voice asked her how many kids she wanted to have, and the Rihanna's voice replied by saying, 3. I am pregnant again. But here's the creepy thing, guys. It turns out that this wasn't Rihanna's real voice. It was an AI-generated voice that sounded exactly like hers. So to be fair, when you first watched the video, it really sounded like Rihanna was admitting that she was pregnant again. But then came the craziest part about it. If you kept watching the video, then you would see that the creator of the video then admitted that the voice was created with AI. They revealed that the voice was made using an AI app, and it seemed that the video was ultimately trying to promote the app. They claimed that with the app, you could make a celebrity say whatever you wanted. So the video was soon labeled as a deepfake, but by then, the damage was already done, and the news of Rihanna's third pregnancy spread like wildfire. Even the famous fact-checking website Snopes made a webpage about it. They classified the pregnancy story as false and provided the same debunking information found on the HITC website. Snopes also pointed out that the photo, which was included alongside the original viral post on social media, was actually taken in May 2023, which meant that, contrary to the belief of some online users, the photo couldn't have been taken during her alleged third pregnancy. It was also noted that Rihanna and her family hadn't announced the baby news themselves anywhere, and neither had any reliable sources. Even though the deepfake video admitted that Rihanna wasn't really the one talking in it, a lot of people still feel sure that Rihanna is expecting. And it's kind of scary how AI-generated content has the power to spread that kind of false information. I guess if people really want to believe something is true, then they don't need much proof. One online user commented that they saw something on Facebook saying that Rihanna was pregnant again and that they knew that was right. Another shared that the good thing about Rihanna being pregnant again was that they didn't have to fork out a ton of cash for a tour anytime soon. A more disappointed user simply wrote, "Okay, so no new album for a while, I guess." It must be so frustrating for Rihanna to be constantly bothered with this kind of baseless speculation. Right now, she probably wants people to just be happy about the birth of her second child instead of already debating if she's gonna have another one. Her youngest son was born on August 1st, and although his parents were most likely hoping to keep his name from the public again, it didn't take long before a media outlet found it out. They named him Riot Rose. A name which apparently confused a lot of the online community because a lot of people thought it could easily be a girl's name. The photo shoot of Rihanna and her family didn't help the confusion either. In the photos, Riot was dressed in a pink onesie and matching socks, leading some folk to jump to the conclusion that his mom must have given birth to a girl. But anyone who considers themselves to be a true Rihanna fan would know that she's always been a fan of gender fluidity, especially when it comes to fashion. In her interview with British Vogue, she talked about how she liked to dress her firstborn, RZA, in stereotypical feminine clothing. She explained that she'd put him in floral and hot pink stuff, that fluidity in fashion was best, and that she personally always shopped in the men's department. As for the meaning behind Riot Rose's name, well, one theory going around is that it might be a reference to his dad's 2023 single, Riot. A$AP made it with Pharrell Williams, and maybe there's a chance that the song, or at least its title, had a special meaning for him and Rihanna. But what does A$AP have to say about his family and the idea of growing it? In a recent interview with Complex, he was asked whether he'd like to collaborate on a fashion project with his successful life partner, but he kind of evaded the question by talking about his kids instead. He said that he and Rihanna thought that they did a real great job at collaborating and making children, and he thought they were their best creation so far. But he was also sure to give credit to someone else for their special creation, adding that they had a third designer come and help, a ghost designer named God who shaped everything, so they had their beautiful angels. There are some sources who believe that Rihanna and A$AP are pretty content with the amount of children they have now. An insider told People that Rihanna felt her family was now complete and that having 2 kids was something that she'd always wanted. But in her interview with British Vogue, Rihanna admitted that she wasn't going to restrict herself with a specific number. The interviewer reminded her that she'd once told the fashion magazine that she wanted to have 3 or 4 children. Rihanna responded by saying that she would like to have more kids, but that it was whatever God wanted for her, she was open. So who knows? Maybe in the future, Rihanna will make another surprise announcement that she's pregnant again. But what seems to be clear is that she is not expecting another baby just yet. But anyways, what do you guys think? Why are so many people willing to believe that Rihanna is pregnant again so soon without any actual proof? Do you think we should be concerned about the AI voice generating app and how it can be used to spread rumors like that? Let me know in the comments below.